Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, YAHAWASHI, Bahashem, Mahakwadash, double honors to the apostles, Shalaka, and elders, elder bishops of Great Millstone, who taught us this truth. And salutations, much love and respect to you brothers out there pushing this word out in truth and sincerity. The title of this lesson is going to be focused on ego, not YAHAWASHI. And this is a lot of so-called Israelites that stumbled into this faith. They're more concerned with their ego, right? Which the word ego, when you look it up in the etymology, means I. So in other words, they're more focused with themselves, okay, then they're focused on YAHAWASHI and what he said to do. This is why they're not willing to be humiliated for YAHAWASHI. Okay? When they go out there, they have to, when they go out there, they want to push out there and say, yeah, we're the Israelites, so on and so forth. You heathens are nothing, and then read it out the Bible, because that still feeds their ego, But when it comes to just teaching the word and just straight teaching, just straight reading and speaking about how taking the low and being humble and all these different things out there in the streets, they're not doing that. I don't see videos like that. I see clickbait videos from these other Israelite camps. Okay, that's all I see. I don't see any videos of just straight edification out there on the highways and the byways, because that's not what they're about. They're about the views. They're about the praise of men. They're about the heathen knowing that they're lower than them and so on. That's all cool. You know what I mean? Dealing with the fact that the heathen know that we're over them as Israelites. That's cool. But this truth is a lot more than that. It's a lot more than calling Esau the devil. It's a lot more than that. It's a lot deeper. There's so much aspects to it. So that's just like the ABC aspect of it. That's just like the scratching the surface. Right? But they don't go deeper because they're not interested in going deeper. They're not interested in really living how the scriptures say. They look at that as weak. They look at that as that's boring. That's how they look at it, because the spirit of YAHAWASHI is not really resting on them. Okay? Their God, as the scriptures say, their God is their own belly. Is feeding themselves, feeding their flesh. Not feeding the spirit. Okay? Therefore, how can Yahweh Ba'ashem YAHAWASHI be dealing with you? Because he doesn't deal with the carnal. Right? And there's constantly times in this truth where you're going to have to take the low. You're going to have to be humiliated. That's where you get the word humiliation from. It goes into humility. When you're humiliated, you're embarrassed. That brings forth humility. And it also builds character. Okay? Us being out there used to be a time when I first went out there, every person that made a face, you want to speak on that. Are you people making faces because you're wicked? Whatever. But after a time, you just let it roll off your back, because you understand this is just part of the ministry. This is just part of becoming fools for YAHAWASHI's sake. Okay? Because I was a big person who always thought about what people thought and had this insecurity about myself that, oh man, what are these people talking shit about me? Because I had experiences where friends, which I thought were friends, would say certain, things behind my back, hurtful things. And it's like, damn, man, I thought we were cool, And, so that gave me a mindset, that really made me, think hard about what people say, and these things are being shut off more and more through me being in this truth. Because you can't, like, when I first went out there, I went out there, I had a bunch of people looking, pointing, laughing, especially was the so-called black woman. I remember her vividly. She was the main one I was pointing, laughing, calling their friends to come point and laugh. So, yeah, so, you know, I was shaking, I was nervous. But through YAHAWASHI, you know, he built me up to the point where, you know, that just rolls off my back. Now, it's not a problem for me. Right? And of course, we get better day by day. You know, I could still improve in that aspect of not worrying about what people think. But I understand that this is part of the battle. The humiliation, the being ridiculed, the being falsely accused, that's going to come. Okay, it's already been coming. And it's funny enough, a lot of it is coming from other so-called Israelites. Okay? So, at the end of the day, these guys, they're going to have to pay. You know, the ones that are slandering the men of the Lord. Right? That's not going to go well with YAHAWASHI. You slandering one of his little ones. That's not gonna go well with him. I forgot to go over here. I have to go over here, actually. Okay. Shoot, I forgot I had to go over there. But anyways, yeah. So that's not gonna go well with YAHAWASHI. You slandering one of his little ones, man. But we understand that's part of the battle. So we can't get emotional behind that. You know, we can't get emotional behind that. We can't, you know, say we're going to do it how we want to do it now, or we're going to reward evil for evil. No, it doesn't work like that, man. It doesn't work like that. And this is why we're trying to warn these men to not, you know, do the things that they're trying to do, go over there and fight and, you know, go for round 2, whatever, because the Spirit of the Lord is not with them. Okay, it's not with that vibe, and he's not going to be with them. And what happened when the Lord was not with the Israelites and they went up to battle? It was nothing good. It was nothing good. So you men should take heed, man, and not be so into feeding yourself, your own flesh, and your own ego, and trying to be perceived as these super tough guys. Because the scriptures say that we're sheep in the midst of wolves. Sheep are not tough guys. Right? Sheep are not tough guys. Okay? You understand? Be harmless as a dove and wise as a serpent. Right? A dove are not tough. Doves are not tough. They're not threatening. Neither are sheep. You have to accept that, man. Yeah, but does that mean that, you know, you don't walk around as a man, you don't have a roughness to you because you're a man? No, that's not what it means. But it means that we're not coming here in the energy of, yeah, we're gonna F you up, you know? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're here to preach the word, and we're here to beat up whoever comes around and talk smack. That's not the energy we're supposed to be in either. Okay? We're really just supposed to bring out the word. You know, and the word does enough damage. That's what Jake doesn't understand. The word in itself does the more damage than you could do with any weapon. Oh, believe me, these people, they're having trouble sleeping. I don't care if they're smiling or they're giggling when they pass by. They shake their head. You know what they do when they shake their head? I look, but I look away like if it didn't mean anything to me, if it didn't faze me. And when I glance back at them, it's like that smirk is wiped off their face. Why? Why do you think that smirk is wiped off their face when I look back? Because the only way they feel like they got a victory is if that smirk affected you. Them shaking their head, that affects you. Oh my gosh, look at what they think of me, right? That's when they get the victory. But if it's not affecting you, you're like, man, these people don't know what the hell's happening, right? Then it's like, damn, they're like, that was not effective. Okay, so they look stupid. All right. So don't think for a second that the word is not affecting them in their spirit. It's affecting them very much, and they're going home and they're thinking about it. They're having dreams about it. You know, they can't eat. Some of them can't eat, can't sleep. Right? Thinking about what the Israelites said. A lot of them pass by the camp and they'll have a scowl when they see us on the street. Some of them will just be like, "Shut up! Why don't you just shut up?" Because why? It's torturous to them. It's torturing them. The scriptures say that there shall be a dreadful sound in their ears. right? This word is torturous to these okay? So why do you need to go and get bats? And that takes away from the effectiveness of the word. That shows that you need more than the word to really affect these people. We don't need more than the word. All we need is the truth. All we need is the truth. All we need is the scriptures. The scriptures is enough. It's sharper than any two-edged sword, cutting to even the soul asunder, man. Joints and marrow, man. It cuts deep, these words here, man. Okay? But it's not enough for some of these jakes. It's not enough because their ego is not fed. Their ego is not fed. You know? So if their ego is not fed, they're not interested in feeding the spirit, right? If their ego is not fed, right? But we here at Great Millstone, the ones of us that are sincere, we're interested in feeding the spirit. That's what we're focused on. We're focused on getting better in the spirit, you know, and improving in our spiritual warfare. That's what we're focused on. We're not focused on getting these carnal victories in this world so much, especially not when it comes to when it pertains to our salvation or us being close to Yahawashi. No, that can't be replaced. Of course, as men, you're going to want certain carnal victories in the flesh, but if you're in the right spirit, never over the spiritual victories, never over winning Yahawashi. That's why Paul said, I count it all dung for what? For the winning of Yahawashi. So anyways, with that, Lord willing, this was edifying to the elect, and I'll say shalom.